the Willings report that divided us. And I'm going to read this Willings report tonight for all of you to understand where this mess began, where the stupidity of our people started, where the balkanization of Biafra started. That thing that I told you a while back, that the British deliberately brought division into our land. It's called divide and rule. Ask them, it is that template. When they were conquering useless, primitive African people, that was their mantra. Divide them and you rule them. Once you cut people into 2 or 3 or 4, you can now rule them. And after a while, you gossip to them and they start fighting each other. That's it. And you keep taking all the resources. That is why Africa is poor and very wretched. Now let me read the Willings report for you. This is a report published in 1958. Britain knew they were going to hand over. People think that I'm not anti-British. I hold a British passport. As I said, I'm an Anglophile. I love everything about Britain. But there are evil within which must be exposed. It is that evil that I'm exposing. So anybody carrying a propaganda that Nnamdi Kanu is against Britain, you're wasting your time. I am Anglophile to the core. My parents went to Anglican Church. Anglican Church means English, for your information. So, I want you to understand the truth, and that truth shall set you free. What is that truth? That Britain knew that Biafra was special. That's what I'm trying to get at. Britain knew that Biafra was very special. Britain also knew that there was something very unique about Biafran people, especially an Igbo man. Britain knew that only an Igbo man, I'm not being arrogant. It's just the truth. Because of their experiences in the Caribbean, in Haiti, for instance, and also in the Americas. They knew that only an Igbo man will have the courage to rise up to say that evil is evil. There are a lot of saboteurs or traitors, hardcore traitors within, but they understood that. And they think far, unlike our people. So Britain knew they were going to hand over power in 1960. So what they decided to do was to try and divide the only people they knew would give them headache. Not give them headache, we're not going to go to war with Britain, but because Britain never wanted Africa to develop. Britain, forget all this aid, they give you 1 million to you people are fools. Britain never ever wanted Africa to stand on its 2 feet. Never. Even after colonization, no, of course not. They gave the powers to the Fulanis, the Janjaweed. And now what Britain did next will shock everybody. They proceeded to divide Biafra land to sow discord. All this I'm in Niger Delta. I want to let you understand where it started from. Somebody kindly posted it. And here it is. This is the Willings Commission report of 1958. What did this report say? The report says here, more than 98% of people who inhabit this area, the Igbo Plateau, that's what they call it, of the eastern region are Igbo and speak one language. 98%. Now listen. Though, of course, with certain differences of, this is a white man's report. Please listen very carefully. I don't want to be going through this. When an idiot says I'm Niger Delta, I'm South, I want you to understand that it was Britain that planted that idiocy, that stupidity and foolishness in their brain. This is the report that I'm reading to you. Please listen attentively. There are nearly 5 million of them, and there are too many for the soil to support. That we are too big to live in our land for the soil. But before the white man came, there was no beggar in our land. Everybody had a job to do. You see the white man, you see how Britain behaves. You see them. This was the one before. So this was where they learned their trick. Nobody asked them, oh, there was no hunger in our land, though, but all of a sudden they're saying that the land, that we are too many, our population is too many for the soil to support us. They are vigorous and intelligent. White man is saying that we are intelligent. Biafran people are intelligent. It is in the Willings report. Exactly what Lugard said in 1914. When I say they say they are too pompous, it's not me. I am intelligent. A white man is telling you that. Look at it, is here now in the report. It's very clear. Do you see where the jealousy from the Fulanis come from and other people? Do you see it? Because no report by a white man referred to any other group as being intelligent except Biafran people and Igbos in particular. I will say it is the truth. It is here now, in black and white. That thing I told you when we started. Why Joseph's brothers hated him? Because he was loved by the Father. The same thing I said to you, that the jealousy we experience every day is because we're intelligent. We are blessed. So if you're blessed and very intelligent and people are not jealous of you, that means you're nothing. If people don't talk ill about you, you are nothing. That means you don't exist. Now listen, they are intelligent and have pushed outward in every direction, seeking a livelihood by trade or in service in the surrounding areas of the eastern region, in the western region, in the north and outside Nigeria. The white man is saying that these people are industrious, they are very intelligent, they are moving out, they are everywhere, they are moving, trying to better themselves. This is their report, white man. They are no more popular with their neighbors than in the case of an energetic and expanding people whose neighbors have a more leisurely outlook on life. I am going to do a special program. I can't even continue. I am going to do a special. Do you know what the man said? This is a white man, a white man. He said that we are popular. Biafran people are very popular. Very, very popular. Because we are energetic and expanding, and our neighbors are lazy. Because of that, they hate us. A white man wrote, not Chineke, not me, not anybody, not a Biafran report, willing report. Now you see why they hate you and will always hate you. You see why they hate IPOB and some few, 2 or 3 people. We are intelligent and we are blessed. I'm going to do this report as a very special program. Maybe I should try and do it tomorrow when we restore all our services. I don't do broadcasts every day. Maybe I'll try and do it tomorrow. Listen carefully. Though there has been no great kingdom, forgetting that there was a map of the kingdom of Biafra where God only is the king. Biafra, it is there. I will show them tomorrow. Again, though there has been no great kingdom or indigenous culture, they say we have no culture. You see Oyibo? In the eastern region, the coastal chiefs grew on their trade with the European ships and adapted customs, clothing and housing, more advanced than those of the people of the interior, on whom they had at first prayed for slaves. What the man is saying is that he is on Ibibio Efik, that they are slave traders of Igbo people. Are you listening to this? That Igbo people had no culture, but that the Izon people, Ejo and Ibibio and Efik, the riverine people, that they acquired a culture by virtue of their interaction with the ships of white men. You see how they do it? I read in England, so I know their tricks. I know all these games. I know how to do it. It's like before you sack somebody, you bring them and say, oh, you're very good. You're very clever. Hey, you are very, very excellent. But meanwhile, here is your termination letter. I know their brain. I know the way they reason. I know how they operate. I know them very well. This is their classic move. Divide and rule. First of all, they started by talking about the whole of the East. And after a while, they took away the coastal region. And said, oh, coastal region, by the way, you people used to go and catch slaves in the Igbo slaves, and you bring them to us. You sell them to us. Which is a lie. You see how they roll? Unbelievable. It is too much. It is too much.